during the night and swearing that perhana, you don't give up. You remember, you don't give up. Bicycle, which is a bit rusty and has seen its best days probably, and I didn't want to die, which was the option.
Sometimes objects are discarded and thrown away. Sometimes people are also discarded and thrown away. Welcome to Beauty of Recycling. I'm Philip László, a photographer. I'm exploring what has been thrown away, sometimes gets a new life. In this podcast, we talk about those moments when something unexpected follows. So, my first guest today is Terhi Heinilä. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Terhi has dedicated most of her professional life to advocate for equality, women's equality, and in 2017 you were awarded the prestige so-called Piikarit award by the National Council of Women in Finland. This, of course, in recognition for your valuable work that you've been doing for decades. Without further ado, welcome to the podcast.
It's a great honor. Thank you for inviting me.
In 2 sentences, who are you? I don't want your CV. Who are you?
I'm Terhi, a country girl living in Helsinki. I'm actually 63 years old already. I don't feel that much, but that's the case. I have a family, husband, son of who is a student. I'm working in the Finnish Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in the Gender Equality Unit at the moment. Actually, with the pay transparency issues right now. But basically, I'm Terhi.
You're just Terhi,
a country girl.
Terhi is a country girl.
Yes.
When you were in the country as a little girl, what did you think your life would be like? How did you picture it?
Life was decent and beautiful in a way. Not probably wealthiest life, but we were really pleased for that. We had the family, the school education, the community, which was important. I lived in the countryside. Like I had to cycle to the school, even it was like good weather or bad weather, or a lot of snow or dark, slippery road. So I think it gave some kind of strength and sisu, as we call it. But also like living together in a safe place.
Safe environment, yeah.
And beautiful place, nearby a lake and nearby the woods. I did a lot of outdoor sports like skiing and running and swimming a lot. It's really like happy times, I think.
Sounds like a perfect world for a young child.
Yeah, and
young teenager to grow up in.
The 60s, when I was like a small child, and 70s, it was like for the first time our generation, probably also a bit earlier, but our generation had the opportunity to rise, to study, to have the education, and we were really pleased for that, and the whole family, all the relatives, they were really proud that you managed at school, you got good results, and they said that, girl, you keep on going, you can do it.
Yeah.
So the spirit was like that, even if you think like money-wise.
Yeah.
It was quite decent life, but it, the spirit was there. There was like hope.
Right. And
Finland has suffered the wars. My father, as I told, was there, and it was like rebuilding the society, thinking of the better world.
Yeah.
And it definitely was. So it was a good time to be a young woman in Finland.
Yeah.
And if I might say, I had like great role models as well. If I think my mother, she's 90 years old and lives in the same house where she was born and I was as a child.
Yeah.
And my grandmothers, like very strong women. The other grandmother had 6 children and husband died. War started, and she was there by herself with all those children, helping each other, but with the community, with the relatives. They made out of it. I always think that if I have like hard times, I think of my grandmothers. So then I think, it's pretty easy for me.
So life was made easy for you, right?
There have been some obstacles, but I mean...
What did you think success would mean to you?
Success was like mostly like doing my job at school, doing my sports, being in the sports club with friends, to have an like interesting life. Not that much like the career or money wise, but to have interesting issues, interesting people in your life.
What was a dream that few people knew about?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever have that much secrets, but my absolute dream was to see the world.
Okay.
I wanted to see other parts of the world than Iittala, my village, which is beautiful. But I just like so much dreamed to see other countries, different cultures, languages, and I did. And for instance, when me and my colleagues, my great colleagues, my most beloved colleagues and chairs worked for International Working Group on Women and Sport. The women we met in international meetings, occasions, they always said that this International Working Group it has changed their life. But then we thought, when we had the opportunity to speak all those remarkable women all around the world, we thought that they changed our lives too.
Yeah, people do change one's life and one's perspective on life also. You did succeed. How did you manage with the success that you had?
I guess I was ambitious with hard-working ambitious.
Right. Yeah.
So I worked really hard to get like the seat in a university, which wasn't like that normal in my village. Like it was like my friend and myself. We continued the studies at the university. I don't know if I did the best choices, but it was such great fun of time for the studies. But I feel like in working life, I would have never have any success as such without the others.
Yeah.
I mean, we always like worked together very strongly. We had such a great team, such great role models to work with, and I like worked with more experienced those more experienced people, those who had like different kind of knowledge. I pushed myself in. Yeah.
What, in your opinion, in your own mind, do you feel is biggest achievement
working for women's rights and gender
Right.
equality in Finland and internationally. In Finland, women started 1860 to build women's organizations. Women in Finland were first to have the full political rights in 1906. So since then, every year, all these women have worked for aims to achieve a better place for women in our society. And I feel to be a link in those actions. For my part, I have had the opportunity to bring these actions to life as an activist in a women's organization, in the sport organization, and also now as a civil servant in the ministry. Finland is probably also the happiest country because of the strong role of women in the society. But still, we have to work for equal pay and also against violence.
There was a time where things changed.
Mm-hmm.
What were the times did you see that really changed for you?
I have faced severe illness twice.
Yeah.
I have had like several hard times at work.
Right.
Got once sparks.
Yeah.
But I still feel the working thing was like really nothing.
Compared to, of course. Yeah. When you had these hard times, did you feel that you were alone?
I felt never alone. To be alone, I was really lucky. In the worst moments when you're at the hospital by yourself and you're too tired to open up your eyes, then you're there by yourself. Yeah. Then you just need to manage. Within
the working life, you mentioned that you'd had hard times there also. Did you ever feel, discarded, thrown onto a landfill in a way?
Somehow I have had like very like strong self-confidence, and also my family, closest ones, and all the good friends who say that this is basically not your fault, probably, or I certainly could have done some things better as well. I don't say that, but it's the situation. You can speak it out, and when I got sparks, actually, I was working for the International Working Group on Women and Sport. I was like Secretary General, and we had an excellent team and excellent chair. I was on the seventh floor, and they let me know that I have to leave after 2 years when all the work is done, all the hard work is done. But so it was like 2 years before. So then I thought, oh, well, I took the elevator to the 5th floor and continued working. I could have left, but I couldn't leave my great colleagues, my great chair, all the women in different continents. So I just continued working. And then after 2 years, I left. But I got a really great position.
Then afterwards, yes. You've had great positions looking at your...
It was good that I left, actually. Yeah. It was some kind of blessing, because otherwise...
Who knows, you might still be there.
Might still be there.
Exactly.
Many of them are.
And up to the 7th floor and 5th floor and 7th floor and 5th floor.
So it was opening new possibilities.
Yeah. There really wasn't a time, I've understood from you, that you didn't feel that you were disappearing or left alone. Many don't have that kind of assets or good colleagues around. So it's really been, I think you used the word blessing, kind of, which it truly is. When you had this kind of negative situations, what did people say to you that was helpful, that lifted you up?
When I was told that I have this severe illness, I had cancer, bladder cancer, which was like quite rare for a young woman, actually. It was a total shock. My son was only like 3 years old. We had a nice small family, and I didn't want to die, which was the option. Then we got all together home, and my husband and son took me from the doctor, and he started baking pulla immediately when we got home.
Absolutely marvelous.
And it's a Finnish pastry, which we all like much. So life continued. I had to be calm for my son. And I remember also when being at the hospital and getting a text message from my great friend Birgitta during the night and swearing that, Perhana, you don't give up. You remember, you don't give up. And I always had a look to that text message. All these family and friends kept me going, but there are also other people, I think.
Yeah.
I remember the nurse waking up at special care.
Yeah.
I remember her very, very deeply. I remember also a guy who I was going also to a heart operation, which was quite a large operation, and we had like the hospital gowns on us. It was like a movie, like with Jack Nicholson. We had the gowns. It was really humorous. And then we both were waiting for the surgery for different reasons, though. But they gave us pills, like relaxing pills, and we took the pills, and then we left, and we just laughed, and we wished us good luck to the operation. I mean, you don't know if you succeed or not.
Yeah,
but it was like such a humorous moment to remember.
Kind of absurd also, wasn't it?
And afterwards, we met at the hospital when we were walking there, and we congratulated each other that we really did this. Yeah, and when you're in the moment, you know that I will remember this always.
I'm really grateful that you're sharing these things with us here.
Pleasure. I had the doctor, a very high-level, fantastic doctor who did the church surgery in 2007, and he's now pensioned, but still like almost 20 years. He watched for my back. He was in every checkup. Even he had a holiday or a day off or whatever. He just appeared when I had the time at the university hospital.
It's absolutely marvelous.
So I couldn't be more thankful. They kept my position in sports open. They waited for me, and also when I started working, I could work like half time. In the beginning, I couldn't have done more. It made me really tired, the half time even. But then after some time, you get better and better, and you manage the work. I think it's really important to get back to the business, not to have like the label of a sick person, to get back to life and to the working life. It was really good for me.
No.
I've been lucky. Even my body hasn't been that strong always, to have like strong mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
To think positive, which my colleagues say that Terhi is in her own bubble, in the pink one. But otherwise,
pink cotton around you also, yeah.
But otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here.
With all of that, did you feel that you had to let go of something?
Of course, you cannot do everything, but who can? You need to find something else, which is. I love to go my my gymnastic club
Yeah.
activities, and I'm so pleased that I can do it still. There was quite a long time I couldn't.
You couldn't, yeah.
But now that's one of my
biggest things.
Yeah. I can do that again with all those people in the club, and of course, probably career-wise, you just keep on going.
Yeah.
But since then, I think I've done quite many things as well. So not really.
What ambitions do you still have?
Nothing to do with like big house or high salary or things like that.
Yeah.
Just to keep on going, to have a happy life. That my closest ones, that my friends are good.
I'm quite convinced that, be it whatever, hardships, be it health-wise, financial-wise, I've gone through them myself also.
Mm-hmm.
Not only health-wise, but business-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Lost my company 2008 when the big recession came.
Yeah.
Which put me again into the situation where I realized where some other people had also lost. Especially one of them told me that she feels like she's been thrown onto a landfill. In a way, I could relate to that. And that's why I went to the landfills with a camera and to see what comes out of it.
Have you noticed to become a bit irritated if people like complain? You think not that big issues.
I walk out. I just leave.
Yeah.
I just leave.
I can understand that well.
I just leave because they're rather small.
I try to be sometimes like calm, that I must now stay calm and, listen to persons.
I'll listen for a while and then I'll just walk away. When did you notice kind of a turning point? Everything, life started going up. What was it? Was it a specific turning point?
It takes a bit of time because you need to recover. But also when you're recovering, I think it was like springtime in 2007, like this.
Yeah.
And you can go to your walks and listen to the birds singing, and the sun is shining, and you think you can make it. You've been tired so long. I was really tired before I knew I was ill.
Yeah.
I just thought that, people are tired, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I was so tired, so I couldn't do all the things I probably wanted.
Who did you become kind of after the operations?
I got a lot more confidence still to myself in my personal life, but also in working life. When I started my career, I was a bit like nervous, handshaking type when giving a speech or something like that. But afterwards, you become somehow more confident. You become more confident. I got some like leading positions. People also value that you take your position and go on working. We had like 72 women's organizations in the National Council of Women. Now it's probably 115-year-old organization, and so remarkable women before me, but they chose me like a Women of the Year. I like to also support the younger generations when I can, and all those great young people I've been had the opportunity to work with. So if there's anything I can give back, I would love to do that. Tarja Halonen, who was like the first woman in Finland to be president of the republic, she always says that she opened the door, but it doesn't matter that much if the door doesn't stay open, and the others might come in as well. And she has been such a great support to all of us, and still is. and she's still an activist.
Yes, she still is. That's true.
82 years
Yeah,
old,
yeah, yeah. It's true.
working every day.
There are unfortunately people that do feel discarded. What would you tell a person that feels discarded?
We have a lot of people who haven't been that lucky in their lives, faced violence, wars, conflicts. Keep on thinking the women of the world today a lot. Women in Ukraine, women in Iran, women in Afghanistan. We've been working with all of them together, but we shouldn't forget any of them. I was very pleased to notice this morning that women I know and worked with, they made a document on of the women of Afghanistan, and they received the best document prize of the Nordic film at the Nordic Film Festival. I think it's really important to support from the state of Finland also the women of Ukraine. They received actually the national prize of the Prime Minister for International Gender Equality Prize, the Women of Ukraine, an organization who helps women who have suffered lost in the war and mentally brings them back to life and supports them. In my personal life, I still I spoke this week to a friend who received news that her life is not going to last very long. Some of my friends asked that, what did you speak? What can you say to a person who knows that the days are counted at some point anyhow? But then I thought, oh, well, she's still here. We still can speak things. We can remember the memories we have. We can speak of children and families and so many things. And I was so happy that she still had the strength to speak with me. 2 hours we spoke. That was a great moment. I cherish that.
If your life story were an object found in one of my pictures, which picture would you be?
Nice pictures, really. And it shows that in ways there's so much beauty. And you really captured that well.
Thank you.
There's a picture, I don't know if this is, there's also a picture of the world, but that's too easy.
It's a little bit too easy.
But I think this could be like a part of bicycle, this one.
I'm sorry, which one?
This one could be a part of bicycle.
Which is important for you, the bicycles?
And I think that I could feel a bit the same, that the bicycle which is a bit rusty and has seen its best days probably, but still with good care and a bit polishing, and so gets a new life and goes out to the spring day and sees the sun.
Thanks, Terhi.
Thank you so much, Philip.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.